arising is a decision, a choice that must be made. Arise. Then arising is a decision, a choice that must be made. It is actually the decision to react against what has kept you down. The prodigal son said, I will arise. That was Luke chapter 15, verse 17, 18. I will arise. It is a decision, a choice that must be made. So nobody rises without a choice, and nobody shines without a choice. Thirdly, arising is an action. An action that requires calculated effort. An action that requires calculated effort. It is first an instruction, then rising becomes a decision, then the decision is followed with an action. An action that requires calculated effort. From the sitting position where you are to rise up, you need effort. That effort of the muscles. The Lord sent me all the way this morning to get somebody up. Lakwa seteba latafari eketikeke babaratatala gagabaratasi lekete fita kabarata satalash. Get somebody up from what? Arise from what? Number one, arise from slumber. Arise from spiritual slumber, lethargy, indifference. Arise from slumber. Arise from lethargy. Arise from indifference. In Proverbs chapter 6 verse 9, he spoke and he said, how long will you sleep, O sluggard? When will you arise out of your sleep? How long will you slumber? How long will you arise? Arise out of sleep. There are so many people here today and people watching via the satellite and the internet who must arise out of spiritual slumber. People who don't have a prayer life anymore. They are so busy with the work of the Lord, they don't have time for the Lord of the work. People who don't have a worship life anymore. People who don't have a fasting life anymore. People who are struggling to study the Bible. They are preaching, but they struggle. They are preachers, but they are struggling to study the Bible. The only time they open the Bible is when it is time to go and preach to somebody. They are not studying the Bible for themselves. They are not studying for their own growth. And I see people here today. You are slumbering. You are struggling with your prayer life, struggling with your Bible reading, struggling with fasting, struggling with worship, and you don't know what is the reason why. I am here to kill that devil, to destroy that devil. Every spirit of slumbering, every spirit of lethargy, every spirit of prayerlessness, today your tenure expires. The yoke is broken. Somebody shout, I am arising.